Christwood here. I know this won't do any good, but it is. It's July 12th, 2022 at 11:50 a.m. Congratulations once again, William Wooldridge, Blair Hardy. Even though you're supposed to be in jail, you're still using remote neuromonitoring on me, you piece of shit fucking goof. You're there hiding. You are not there on drug charges, and if you are, they are fake and false to make it look real. You were a co-human trafficker with Spencer Mills and Robert Kane. You were a co-human trafficker with ex-chief staff sergeant. Your boyfriend to Spencer Mills, Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas, ex-chief, and William Wooldridge. 3 years of being deformed, being brain injured, medically blacklisted, medical treatment refusals, name calling, and more, proving Lennox and Eddington Hospital doctors, Dr. Tatiana V, aka Margie V, Dr. McGregor, Dr. Parton, Dr. Sue, Dr. Ambimbola, Dr. Pritchard, Tanya, triage and a nurse, Terry, triage and nurse, David, triage and doctor or nurse, whatever. You're all guilty of aiding and abetting in these felony crimes on me. You're guilty of medical negligence with intent to commit to harm. OPP Spencer Mills, you are guilty of attempted murder. Shannon Cork, you are guilty of attempted murder. Ex-chief, you are guilty of attempted murder. Robert Kane, Robert Lucas, you are guilty of attempted murder. Shelley Huffner, you are guilty of attempted murder. Stacy, mental health worker, you are guilty of attempted murder. Staff sergeants, you are guilty of attempted murder. You are guilty of sex assaults. You are guilty of human trafficking. You are guilty of putting William Billy Wooldridge's prisoner tracking onto me, your boss. You are guilty of having me lobotomized. You are guilty of having my skull split. You are guilty of having me seriously brain injured. You are guilty of buying time. You are guilty of stalking. You are guilty of having your boss, Wooldridge, at 149 Center Street North, my identity thief, along with William Wooldridge with Blair Hardy through remote neuromonitoring, Tyler Lake, and the rest of the fucking junkies that are co-offenders here with you. This is revenge retaliation on me for speaking of OPP, human trafficking, human sex trade, slavery, trafficking crimes. As a result, I became a victim. William Wooldridge, their boss, was stalking your children at Tim Hortons. He was stalking me. I got his picture. He went into hiding. He come out of hiding. He now lives at 149 Center Street North at the Boomhauer house. He's bald. He sometimes wears glasses. He has a goatee. He is allegedly Hells Angels leader, Ontario chapter. He's possibly guilty of being up in Toronto at the time when that little girl was murdered and thrown in a dumpster. He is possibly guilty of that. Those are his kind of crimes. I am deaf now on my left side, so congratulations, you motherfuckers, from the right side of my skull being deformed so much, which is pretty much fucking gone. My whole right side of my body has been mutilated and destroyed. There's been serious lies against me, saying I'm a self-harmer, saying I'm suicidal, saying I'm this and that. None of it's true, and nobody having to prove a fucking thing because of who it is. Right, Stacy, to Tatiana, after you gave her my CAT scans, after you medically blacklisted me for your girlfriend to get away with her crimes and the rest of them, and I will not be proven wrong. Serious skull deforming, being brain injured, my skull being swelled up, being called retarded, being called crazy, being called a liar, even with proof. Doctors don't want to see that because they are 100% involved, using their positions, using their credentials. Same with the cops here to get away with the crimes. They're pre-criminalizing their victims. They're using their lies, false guise of law to get away with it, to be unsuspecting. You surround hands on guns to prevent arrest of you and doctors and your boss and anybody else. You kidnap for the same reason 24 hours after asking for help. This has been going on since 2019. I was shot by the ex-OPP chief and somebody in a black truck. He went by August 2019. It was approximately 3 p.m. He went by in a white Jeep. He waved at me. I waved back. Somebody in a black truck pulled up beside him. They pointed and shot something into me, and it went into my right ear, and I've been screwed since. The lies, the time buying, the cover-ups, the arrest refusals, except for on me. I'm going through identity theft. I have William Wooldridge's prisoner tracking put onto me, and I will not be proven wrong. I've tried to get arrested. I've even went to the Justice of the Peace, and she proceeded to make accusations against me to obstruct for her cops without even wanting to see anything. It was just, nope, I believe you're hallucinating and this and that, and it was pretty much that. Threats. And I had another bald cop that works at the courthouse come in behind me. He wanted to sit in a room while I was talking about crimes for OPP, how to convenient him behind me. Yeah, without paranoia, I'd have been a dead fucker. I'd have been beaten like a son of a bitch. I had to tell him to leave because I was in fear of my life. I was there against the cops, and I'm having one stand behind me to fucking do something to me before I was refused by the JP, who actually, her eyes were pretty glossy, looked like she just got finished railing a big line of cocaine. She did smell of alcohol. She wants to make accusations against me to prevent arrest by her cops, or on her cops, for crimes that they are guilty of for 3 years. I'm going to be 50 years old in 6 days. And I'm going through this because I tried to speak up and save lives from OPP cop crimes. Tyler Lake, you are a piece of shit. Jabin Holstein, you are a piece of shit. William Wooldridge, you are a piece of shit. Ray, you use it on me. Michelle, Ollie Cooper, all the homeless people, they're passing this shit around. They are the ones guilty of the murder and missing. They are the ones that are lacing the drugs for all the junkies here in town that are overdosing and dying on. Being done intentionally. So, congratulations, William Billy Wooldridge and Blair Hardy. I'm not taking a fall for you, you fucking cocksucker, while you're hiding in Quinny doing this. Same with you, OPP boss William Wooldridge at 149, and Tyler Lake and Van Alstyne, Ray, Sam, Hope Mills, Michelle, Allie Cooper, Bucktooth Bob. You're all passing it around. Curtis, Sarah, and the rest of you fuckers. 3 years of going through this, and I've been completely brain screwed, so Christ would, love all, hate none. No more videos or posts. Take this serious because they won. You did it. Congratulations, OPP, for ending a bloodline for your fucking boyfriend, turning me into your boyfriend, hoping that I will suck your dick, you fucking piece of shit garbage. You obsessed fucking goof. Same with you, Staff Sergeant, you sex assaulting piece of shit. Christ would, love all, hate none.